In countries like USA, the returns are to be filed through an intermediary. So the government doesn't take up the responsibility, it simply processes the return without any further verification. And if any defect or any kind of mistake is found, the e-return intermediary or the tax preparer, return preparer is become made liable. In India, we do not have such a system.
And that's what we're going to explore today. All income tax returns filed by you undergo a thorough processing at the Centralized Processing Centre. Once the processing is complete, the IT department issues an intimation under Section 143(1) to inform taxpayers about the results of this preliminary assessment. Now, let's dive into the details of the intimation under Section 143(1). Whether you filed your income tax return voluntarily or in response to a demand from the income tax department, what happens next is crucial. First of all, what is this assessment and who conducts it? The assessment process, conducted by the income tax department, is a preliminary examination of the filed returns. This process is entirely computerized and delegated to the Central Processing Centre (CPC) in Bangalore. Once the preliminary assessment is complete, the system generates an intimation under Section 143(1). This intimation may indicate a tax refund if excess tax has been paid, a shortfall in tax payment, or simply acknowledgement of an income tax return filed by the taxpayer. The preliminary assessment involves a thorough comparison of data provided by the taxpayer with the department's records, covering various aspects such as income, deductions, and tax payments. Let's look at a sample intimation under Section 143(1). The password to open this file is a combination of PAN in lowercase followed by your date of birth in DDMMYYYY format without spaces. Now, let's discuss that what kind of adjustments are made while generating intimation under Section 143(1). These adjustments include correcting arithmetical errors, addressing incorrect claims mentioned in the return, disallowing certain expenditures. The total income or loss is computed after these adjustments, and the final tax liability or refund is determined. Now, let's see what's the timeline of this intimation under Section 143(1). This intimation must be sent within 1 year from the end of the financial year in which the return is filed. If you don't receive any intimation within this period, it means no adjustments have been made to your filed return. If you've received a Section 143(1) intimation, follow these steps. Step 1. First, review the details to ensure accuracy. Check your name, PAN, address, and assessment year. If you find mistakes that can be rectified, file a revised return online. Step 2. If you disagree with the adjustments made, file an online rectification application under Section 154(1). You can also respond to any tax demands on the e-filing portal. If you're unsatisfied with the processing, file grievances or contact your assessing officer. In conclusion, while receiving any communication from the income tax department may cause concern, an intimation under Section 143(1) is a routine part of the assessment process.